something I want to talk about is mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. The unification of the mind, body, and spirit is our goal. It achieves enlightenment. And it's mentioned even in Duensing. I reach out my hand for the divine force and obtain reality and self-liberation. I gather the passive energies, push them into my lower stomach, and reach enlightenment. To think we're going to reach enlightenment, that's another thing, but we're trying to achieve that, get close to it. It's like I want to get on top of the mountain. I want to be the king of the mountain. So I take paths. Everybody's got a path to go up to the top of the mountain. Be you meditate, be you do karate, whatever style karate. And as you go up the different paths, when we get to the top, it's the top for all of us. All of us are on the same top, so the view's the same regardless of your path. I find that karate helps me in my life. It's not just for self-defense. It is an art. Karate do, empty hand way, the art. And so Shuri is a perfect system for the art. Anyway, we have mind, body, and spirit. In our karate, we have flow, form, and power. Ippon is for power. Kihon for form. Teizu, continuous motion technique, for flow. So it is another trinity: mind, body, spirit, mind, body, spirit, flow, power, and form. So when we work our katas, we want to work it with the flow. We want to work our kata with a power. And then we want to work our kata with perfect form. And we have dai katas that emphasize power. We have sho kata that emphasize a flow. And we have
Breath kata.
breath katas like san shin, a slow, meditative type of kata. And it was told by Mr. Abel that yes, an ippon emphasizes power, a kihon emphasizes form, a teizu emphasizes continuous motion technique or flow. But when you master your kata, you cannot tell if that performer is emphasizing power, form, or flow, because each one is perfect. But how do we achieve that? We have dai kata, basadai, that just concentrates on power. We have gopai sho kata, that emphasizes the continuous motion technique. So at some point, our kata will combine all of that and have all of that. And breath being very important. It is the engine. You cannot perform your katas well without proper breathing. And people say, well, what is proper breathing? Well, you breathe when you need to, but generally speaking, I'm going to exhale on the exertion. Inhale, exhale. And of course, in teizus is very important, right? You take one breath and that makes it go right through. If you do your teizus with individual breaths, it's going to be choppy. So at any rate, we want to be thinking about mind, body, and spirit, flow, form, power. And one way that I've found works for me is to take a kata, like a Duensing, sho kata, but we want to run it sometimes with a continuous slow motion. Then we want to run it sometimes with power, leaving off that it may not have perfect form. Then you run it for perfect form. So we have the power, we have the flow, and we have the form. And so that's what you're trying to achieve. As it says at the end, I reach out my hand for divine force, obtain reality and self-liberation. I gather the passive energies, press them into my lower stomach, and reach enlightenment. So that's what we're trying to do.